Why, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for another video of me practicing free hack outfits on Dress to Impress. This is part 2, and this time I found 5 images that were basically non-VIP outfits that I could try out on Pinterest. I download these images on Pinterest so that I could try to recreate the outfit just to see if it's easier to follow or not. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for today's video, just to make up with the lack of showcasing the runway chaos on the last episode. This is not an episode of the original Dress to Impress. This is just another video of me trying out free hacks that I found, whether it's on YouTube or on Pinterest or anywhere that I see it. So either way, it is what it is. But there is something that you should know right now. There is something that you should know. First off, they changed one of the poses from this messy pose. This one is so weird. But the one that I'm showing you is Serve It Up. They changed that pose to this. Like it's either trying to sit down on a chair or going to the toilet. Either way, it's definitely a mess. But the reason why they changed the Serve It pose is because the original one is very questionable. But if you understand what I'm talking about, you know. And another thing that they did is that they actually removed the copy outfit button, which either it has something to do with the amount of Robux that you need to pay just to do this kind of feature, or option B, which is quite the obvious one, people complain about it because most players would abuse that kind of ability or that kind of feature to copy someone's outfit, making this an unfair advantage, which I'm assuming that's what it is. But either way, it's just like the messy pose pack. It's just a complete mess. But enough with the ramblings about whether it's a mess or not, because right now let's focus on the positive. And to make up for not showcasing any effects due to the fact that I don't have enough Robux, is technically to do what it's called trying to practice recreating a free hack outfit on Pinterest. The last video that I did, I watched a video short on YouTube, and now I download only 5 images on Pinterest, so let us begin. Alright, so here's the first image that I download. First thing that I noticed is that it needs sleeves. It also needs this top. And it also needs this top as well, and a skirt, which is a fashionable, stunning outfit. But I think I'm going to do it in the order where it actually makes sense, I think. But before I do that, let's go ahead and use, I'm going to get a skin tone. I'm going to get a skin tone and makeup and hairstyle for this, because I'm going to go with this makeup and pretty. Then I'm going to get the nails done, and finally I got to come up with the hairstyle. I think I'm going to go with this one. This one looks much better. Okay, so now it's time to do this free hack. So the first outfit that we need to get is some sort of like blouse top, which I don't know if it's this one, because it's supposed to look like a vest, I assume. But let's see here. I don't think they have that, because I think they change it. They change it into some type of top. So it's impossible to recreate this hack unless I can find a way to do that. If I can find a way to do that. Because I think it's supposed to be like this, like some kind of vest. But I think this is the one that I was trying to create. But unfortunately, it's just like, as you can tell, it's just not working. So I'm going to have to get really creative on this one. So I think what I need to do first off is that Despite this, I'm going to have to recreate it in a way that will make sense. First off, let's make this white, and we're going to change it into matted, which I don't know if that's going to work. Then we're going to grab this top right here, and we're also going to make it white. And it's going to be matted as well, or basically default, or glittery. The problem is that you cannot tell of what you see here. As you can tell, it's a little bit like, you know, I'm going to make it matted, but I think I'm going to have to change the color of this other top, and it's going to be light pink. It's going to be light pink. Now this is a tough one. Let's try this again. I think this is going to have to do. Next up, we're going to get these sleeves, which is like, you know, this one's going to be matted and this one's going to be to stay the way it is. And the last thing that we need to do is the skirt. Because I think it's supposed to be like a cowgirlish kind of outfit. But because this outfit has changed, I don't think it's going to work out as I expected. Unless if I make it like this. Unless if I make it like this, and it'll be like, this is an additional hack that I made for myself for some reason, and I spent 7 minutes just to try to recreate this hack. This is just completely insane. The rest of the minutes that I spend, I have to, like, this one has the fur. This one has the fur. And this one shows a little bit of skin. But that's all that I could do right now. And so, this is what I was supposed to sorry. This is the one that I was supposed to replicate, but it didn't turn out the way I expected because this outfit has changed into a different one. So I have to come up with an idea, and this is the result. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the outfit that I recreated, but I added one of the tops because it wasn't going to work, and that's this one. So I did the best I could to recreate this one, but it didn't turn out the way I expected. So let's move on to the second image. Okay, the second image, I can do this, and that's simply because it involves a dress, a top, and the sleeves again, which I could have leave it on, but you know, I just totally caught off guard here. So now let's what we do is we grab this skirt, which I think we change it into a skirt, and then we're going to color it. No. We're going to color it. And we're going to make it like, let's make it glittery. And we're going to grab this top right over here. Also this color. And we're also going to make it glittery. I wanted to make it almost like the dress that I seen on YouTube on the Rebecca Samoa channel. But the only difference is the sleeves. We're going to focus on the sleeves, and then we're going to also make it glittery, except for the fur. So, there you have it. That is the dress. That is the dress combo that's supposed to look like this. I know it's supposed to be minty green on this image, but I made it like a turquoise color. And you know what's weird? You cannot tell if there's glitter on it. So, here's the outfit, so let's move on to the next hack. Okay, so the next hack is got to be the shoes, which is going to be the challenging part because I don't know what kind of toggles do I need to work on. So I think we need to focus on the order, which is going to be this one, this one, this one, and this one. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's remove this, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add the skirt so that you can be able to see what I'm working with. Okay, the shoes that I'm looking for is this. So we're going to make it black right now. Then the shoes gotta be this one. So it'll be like, I'm gonna leave it default because you know. Then there is the Mary Jane shoes, which is this one right here. And the toggles has socks in it, but we're not going to do that. We're definitely not going to do that. And the last thing is these fur things here. This is really cool. This is really cool. Okay, so this is the shoes that I got. You could also change any color you want. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to change the shoes to black and then leave the fur white. Just because, and this is what it's supposed to look like, and I think I did a little bit of a decent job, but it's not perfect. Okay, so the fourth outfit, even though the third one is just for shoes, but the fourth outfit is almost giving me like cheerleader vibes. So what we need to do is that we need to get some sort of like crop top that has sleeves, and we also going to need this tank top, the dress, and of course the skirt that we have, but I ended up removing it. So this is the skirt that we need to get, and we're going to, I guess we gotta make it like purple, and then the third one is going to be white, but I'm also going to make the other half white as well. Okay, so we need to find that. Let's see. I'm looking for that one top that it's supposed to have, but I don't think they have it right now. I think it was this one, but they changed it for some reason. They changed it because there's oh, wait a minute. You know, I think it's from the dressing room section where you input the codes and stuff. Yeah, that may be it. That may be it. Why do I even thought about that? And I forgot to put some lashes on it, but, you know. Sometimes we cannot, you know. This is what I'm looking for. Yes. Yes. I think this is what I'm looking for, and then we're going to get a tank top. The one that I'm looking for is not the one. The one that I'm looking for is supposed to be like this, but for whatever reason they don't have it. Let's go with this skirt then. Well, it's not a skirt, it's the dress. This dress right here. But we are missing one important detail, which is the top that I'm looking for, but they don't have it, and I don't understand why. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, this isn't it. I think this one is a complete fail because I cannot find the one top that I'm looking for. Unless it's in the dressing room. I don't think it is, but I'm going to find out. Because I know for a fact that it's not in there. Unless they removed it. Which causes me to not find it. So now I gotta try to compromise something. I gotta compromise something. So I'm gonna go with... So what I did right now is I'm sticking with this dress, but the toggle is going to be a top. I gotta create something, and it took me so long to make this. And maybe this dress right here. Okay, I think this is looking good. This is the outfit that I'm supposed to replicate, but there is no top version of this. So this is the best I could come up with. And plus I added this plus it doesn't have the bow thing, but it does cover up the hideous layers. So that's the best I can do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fifth and final hack that is non-VIP. And this one right here is probably going to be my favorite one. Technically because, well, it involves the Yumoye outfit. I didn't mean to take off these lashes, but it is what it is. So we're going to go over here and we're going to bring the lashes here. Then we're going to bring this here, and the toggle has to be, you know. Let's go with a bit of white, a bit of black, I think. A little bit of black and white, and the next thing it needs is one of those like poofers. But first, we gotta grab this skirt. Oh my goodness, this looks weird. Whatever it is that this person is dressed as. But they make it way too detailed. Even though I'm not going to complain. I think I'm going to leave it white like that. And then we got to get these poofer things. Which is got to be this one. And I'm going to change that color into black. And you can barely see it with that hairstyle. So what I'm going to have to do right now is I'm going to remove this hairstyle and bring up with a short one. The short hairstyle is going to have to be probably this one. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best I can come up with, but at least it looks nice. Although I could make it a bit shinier, but I'm going to leave it like that. I think this one, I can work with this one with that outfit. So, yeah. I think the fifth one is probably going to be the easiest one, along with the shoes and the dress combo. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, those are the free hacks that I download on Pinterest. I download the images of it on Pinterest just to show you guys what I'm trying to replicate. Well, two of them didn't work out, but the other three, it worked out for the best. And I think this one in particular is probably one of my favorite non-VIP hacks outfit. along with the dress and the shoes, but this one is my ultimate favorite. Because I think I can work with this one. And also, I forgot to notice that there's no flowers in the Yumoe dress. So I gotta remove that. But the problem is that it's showing the skin part of it. It's showing the skin part of it for some reason. So there are no toggles on this. But you know what? It is what it is. And this looks much better. This looks much better despite the skin showing. But that's it for today's video of me practicing these hacks on certain platforms, whether it's on YouTube or Pinterest. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoy this kind of content, and subscribe to the Fashion Roblox Gamer channel. Turn on these notifications so you won't see a single upload, and I'll see you on the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Also be kind to others, and have a wonderful day.